Hello everyone, and welcome to this particular demonstration of Tascam DR40X linear PCM recorder. I'm just going to show you quickly as to how to operate this on a very basic level. So firstly, how to go about this particular recorder is to understand the four sides of the recorder and what all things are there. So on top of the recorder, you have these two mics sitting out there, and these two mics are in this XY position. Okay, so this is a kind of a unidirectional position which captures the stereo sound very well. If we turn these two around, that is called the AB position. That has a much bigger, wider kind of a pickup which can be used for multiple purposes, but for our training purpose, we'll leave it at XY mode. On the left side, you will see that there are various inputs. One thing is that you can put your headphone here at the line out. You can also choose the mic input here from line to mic or mic plus phantom. So mic plus phantom means if you have a kind of a professional mic which needs a phantom power but it doesn't have an inbuilt phantom power, then Tascam can generate that phantom power here. So if you select mic plus phantom power, so it will give a 48 volt power to that. Hold, you can hold the particular, once it is in action, your particular recorder. You can put everything on hold by just going on to the hold mode. And most importantly, the input level. So you can actually manage the input level for the microphone, what is going in. So you can check what is being recorded via the input level here. At the back side of this recorder, you'll find the XLR mic input. So line ins here for two XLR mics. So you can either put a left side or a right side of the mic. On towards the right side, you have the SD card input. So just easily take this out. Sometimes it can be a bit fiddly because you need a nice, grab to it. I don't have a very big nail, so I always have a kind of trouble opening that, but that's where your SD card sits in. And just make sure you have got SD card which has got enough space in it. Generally, I would put in a 128 GB or 256 GB SD card in for a longer hour recording and a high quality recording as well, depending. Otherwise, you will get stuck. And on top here, you will find all the menus and controls and where you will do the recording. So first and foremost, to turn it on, press the home button for about 2 to 3 seconds. It will start turning on. And because my selection is on phantom mic, so it's saying, are you sure to use phantom mic? No, I'm not going to use that because I'm going to just record on the internal microphones at the moment. So I don't need that, so I'll just leave that. And anyway, it's external lens, so it doesn't matter for me at the moment because it has been selected on internal mic. But how to go about your settings, it's very important. So firstly, record mode. So go to record mode. I'm going to record it in stereo mode. You can choose stereo or mono by just flicking it on, or you can do a dual mode recording or 4-channel recording, or you can also go on to an overdub recording. Okay, but what I need at the moment is a stereo recording, so I'll go on to just stereo recording and select that. In terms of my source, I will go to particular source is internal stereo because I'm going to use these particular two mics for recording at the moment. As I said, I'm going to do an internal mic recording, and that's it for the record mode setting. Then I'll go to the menu mode because this record setting, the second level of record setting is choosing your format and choosing your sample rate. So format here, I have chosen WAV 16-bit. Okay, or you can go to 24-bit to get a better quality, but 16-bit will do for our work at the moment. And sample rate, you can choose, you have multiple choices here in terms of sample rate. You can choose a 44.1 or you can choose 48K. 44.1 is used for music recording. So if you're going to use someone's musical performance and all, so 44.1, or you're going to do a CD, you're going to make a CD or music recording, then 44.1 is good. But if you're going to do a fiction or a documentary production, 48 kilohertz is the industry standard that we'll use. So go back to menu, move out of it, and you are ready to record. And how to go about your recording? Firstly, we put it on, just press the record button once. That brings it to the standby mode. It hasn't started recording, but the standby mode, what it does is that it activates your recording mode by getting you to hear what you are going to record. So you can actually monitor your sound and you can fix up your input level, because what we are doing is that our input level at the moment, if you go to quick setting, so it shows you the level mode. If you enter, it shows you manual, limiter, peak reduction or auto. We will choose manual mode so that you can select the kind of input level you want. So you can ask the person who you are recording. So firstly, make sure your person speaks out a few lines. Your mic is positioned toward that person and you're ready to go. So if I'm recording someone using handheld and just internal record, I'll make sure, or if I'm the person here, the person should make sure that this is direction towards me and is able to capture my sound properly, okay? So, and then through your monitor, your headphone monitor, make sure you're able to hear it out properly. Your headphone levels are at an optimal level where you can see, where you can hear it properly, and also you can check the levels here properly and take a decision on the basis of the kind of sound recording you want. So these are the things to keep in mind. So just to give you an overview, directionality of your mic, which direction you are going to point out, the distance between the person and the mic, okay? Checking the input levels, checking the headphone levels, making sure everything is fine. And once you are ready with everything, then start with the pressing of second time the record button, and it starts recording. It will start creating your record file, okay? But continuously monitor through your headphone and monitor through this particular level monitor here. Once the recording is done, you can press either the record button once again so that it pauses the recording. So in case if you want to record continuously, you will pause it and then you start it again by pressing it once again. So what it does, that it keeps it in a continuous file, so you don't have to have multiple files. But if you're recording multiple people and you want to keep multiple files, always press by pressing this home button or stop button, and next time when you'll start recording, it will create a new file, okay? And once you have done the recording, all the work is done, turn the power off, okay? Easily. Take your SD card out, transfer the files onto your computer and just listen to it, okay? Or get ready to edit. But before you do, I would always suggest that the first thing you do a test recording, okay? Go to the playback mode, hear how the recording is coming out, and then if you feel satisfied, it means you are ready to go and you are ready to record. So very easy kind of operation on Tascam DR40X linear PCM recorder. This is a very easy kind of a basic overview of Tascam DR40X linear PCM recorder. Just make yourself familiar with this equipment and you are all set. Thank you.